Hi everyone, if you're just joining us, my name is Avery. I'll be guiding you through this yoga practice today. You can begin in a comfortable seat on your mat, crossing at the ankles and shins, adjust the sit bones. You can place your hands on your knees, palms down or up, whatever's comfortable for you. And sit tall. Drop the pelvis underneath the rib cage, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. Let the shoulders fall down away from the ears and close your eyes. Begin to focus on your breath, breathing in and out through the nose. And as we begin our practice today, begin to set an intention for yourself. Why did you come to your mat today? What do you hope to gain from your practice today? What do you hope to cultivate? It could be strength, gratitude, hope, love, maybe confidence. Maybe you simply just want to practice a little self-care. Maybe you have some things you need to let go of. Some energy that is no longer serving you. And you're coming to your mat today to work through that. Whatever it may be, set your intention. Becoming present in the body. Slowing down the mind. Keeping your eyes closed, bring the left hand to your heart and the right hand to the belly. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose and start to cultivate your ujjayi breath, or ocean sounding breath, as we call it in yoga. So slightly constricting the air at the back of the throat as you breathe in and out through the nose, creating a slight ocean wave sound. It doesn't have to be loud, just audible enough for you to hear. And whenever your mind starts to wander today throughout your practice, draw yourself back to your breath, back to your ujjayi breath, and back to that intention. As you begin to deepen the breath, feel the chest and belly rise on each inhale and fall on each exhale. Let go of any tension in the face or in the jaw. On the inhale, sit a little taller, lengthen through the spine. And on the exhale, relax a little deeper. And slowly let the eyes flutter open. On an inhale, sweep both arms up overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Place the right palm down on the mat beside you. On an inhale, sweep the left arm up. Coming into a side bend, lengthening through the left side of the body. Draw the left hip down, reach through the fingertips. And take the gaze upward, past the left arm. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, reach a little deeper. And exhale back through center. Place the left hand down beside you. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, sink into that side bend. Draw the right hip down through the mat as you reach through the right fingertips, looking up toward the ceiling past the right arm. And breathe. Inhale to reach a little deeper. And exhale back through center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, both arms up. This time, exhale, draw the elbows down and wide, spread through the fingertips, open the heart, taking a slight upper back bend. Inhale, reach up. Palms facing in toward one another, fingertips spread wide. Exhale, reach the elbows down, open the heart. One more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw the elbows down, spread through the fingertips, open the heart. Inhale, reach up. And palms to touch, exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Place the left hand on your knee. Sweep the right arm up and reach for the left ear. Start to gently pull the right ear down toward the right shoulder, lengthening through the left side of the neck. You can stay here or start to sweep the left arm around the low back, taking a bind, reaching for the right hip crease with the fingertips. And if at any point throughout the practice today you need to take a child's pose or a comfortable seat or lie down and rest, do what feels good for your body. It is your practice. Take one more round of breath here. And on an inhale, slowly release. Bring the head back to center. Release that bind if you took it. Take a few shoulder rolls. And find stillness through the upper body. Place the right hand on the right knee. Sweep the left arm up. Reaching toward the right ear. Start to draw the left ear down toward the left shoulder. Lengthening through the right side of the neck. Again, you can stay here or option to take the bind. Sweep the right arm around. Reaching for the left hip crease.
Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One more round of breath. If you took the bind, slowly release the right arm, let the head come back to center, and take a few shoulder rolls to the front.
Inhale, 4, 3.
And on an inhale, take the chin down toward the chest, sweep the arms up, interlacing the fingers, resting the palms on the back of the head, let the elbows melt down and the chest melt down through the chin. Lengthening through the back of the neck and the upper spine.
3.
Keep the hips tucked underneath the rib cage.
Exhale, 4, 3.
And breathe.
1. And as you exhale, you fully release all of the air, letting it all.
Slowly let the head roll up. Release the arms. And start to shift yourself into a tabletop position. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows and wrists. Hips directly over the knees. With a nice flat back. And start to find some movement here. Shifting into the wrist. Make some big circles all the way to the right. Shift your shoulders over wrists. And take the hips back. Take your time here.
Letting it all go.
And then slowly start to switch directions. Make big circles to the left.
Letting it all go.
Notice how it feels through the wrists and through the hips. And then make your way back to center. Find stillness. Place the right hand slightly more towards center. And on an inhale, sweep the left arm up. Reach the fingertips toward the sky, opening through the chest. Exhale, sweep the right arm through. Or the left arm, excuse me. Inhale to sweep the left arm up. Exhale, sweep the left arm through the space between the right arm and thigh. Inhale, sweep up.
Inhale.
And exhale, this time lace the arm through and bring the left shoulder all the way down to the mat.
Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try not to let the left hip collapse. Keep the hips square, tailbone lifted.
3, 2, 1.
And if you'd like to go a little deeper, start to crawl the right hand forward, lengthening through the arm. Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. Walk the right hand in and slowly start to press up. Inhale to reach the left arm up one more time. And exhale back through center. Walk the hands out a little bit. And then take the left hand slightly more towards center for stability. And then inhale to lift the right arm, reach through the fingertips, open the heart. Exhale, sweep the right arm through the space between the left arm and thigh. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lace the arm through, hovering over the mat. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lace the arm through this time, bring the right shoulder all the way down to the mat, thread the needle. Again, lift through the tailbone, keep the hips square. Option to walk the left hand forward, straightening through the left arm. Let the upper body get heavy here. Press the left hand into the mat. Slowly start to untuck the right arm. And an inhale, lift up, reach the fingertips toward the ceiling. And exhale back through center. Walk the hands out. Take a few wrist circles with the right. And a few wrist circles on the left. And then take the big knees wide, or take the knees wide, big toes to touch behind you, sit the hips back. And start to crawl the hands forward, let the chest come down in child's pose, Balasana. Start to walk the hands over toward the right and place the left palm to stack over the right hand. Draw back on the left hip, taking a slight side bend through the left body. And slowly walk the hands through center and over to the left. Take the right palm to stack over the left hand and sit back into your child's pose. Draw back on the right hip, opening through the right side of the body. Start to walk the hands back through center and relax in child pose for another round of breath. Start to walk the hands inward, press into the hands to lift up, back into a tabletop position. From here, we'll take a few hip circles with the pelvis, start to make little circles all the way around to the right. Massaging the lumbar spine, and when you're ready, switch directions. Take those hip circles to the left. And then find stillness through center. Now we'll take the right knee up, out, and down to make some big circles through the hips. So inhale, lift, sweep the knee around, exhale through center. Continue with the breath. Inhale to left, exhale through center. And then start to switch directions. Bring up, around, and down. Beautiful. And drop the right knee down to the mat. Prepare to switch sides, taking big circles through the left hip. Start by lifting up, out, and exhale through center. Inhale up, exhale down. And when you're ready, start to switch directions. Take that circle out and around the other direction. Stay connected to your Ujjayi breath. And one more big circle. And let the left knee float down to the mat. Prepare for a few rounds of cat-cow. On an inhale, we'll drop the belly down, arching through the upper body, lift the heart. And exhale, press into the hands, tuck the tailbone round through the spine for cat. Inhale to cow pose. Drop the belly, shoulders down, away from the ears, lifting through the tailbone. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round through the spine, press into the hands. And as you start to move with your own breath, let the movements become more organic. Take any little movements that might feel good. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And after your last exhale, make your way back to center, flattening out the back. From here, we'll take a puppy pose. So start keeping the tailbone lifted. Start to crawl the hands forward and let the chest melt down to the mat with the tailbone reaching up high. Notice how it feels through the upper spine. Inhale, press into the fingertips, and exhale to sink a little deeper. Let the heart melt down. Relax the musculature of the face here. Start to slowly walk the hands back up, coming through a tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, press into the hands for your downward facing dog. Stay strong through the shoulders, draw the elbows inward. Heels are converging down toward the mat. If they don't touch the mat, that's okay. Maybe pedal out the heels a little bit if that feels good, rolling through the toes. And an inhale, sweep the right leg up. Toes pointing down toward the floor, keep the hips square. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the right thumb. Let the left knee float down to the mat, untuck the toes behind you. Lift the chest, bring the hands to the hips in a low lunge. Sink the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale to sweep the left arm up. Taking a side bend through the left side body. Option to sweep the right arm up to grab hold of the left wrist and gently pull yourself a little deeper into that bend. Inhale to reach a little deeper. And exhale, sweep both arms down, back to the hips. Take both hands to frame the front foot and start to scooch the right foot a few inches forward on the mat. And then slowly shift the hips backward to come into half splits, lengthening through the right leg. Toes are pointed upward, heels energized through the mat. You can keep the chest tall or slowly let your heart melt down over the neck. Try not to collapse into the left hip here. Draw the right hip up and back. Ujjayi breath. Slowly start to shift the hips forward, pressing into the hands. Both hands to frame the foot, scooch that right foot back a little bit. And untuck the left toes behind you. Start to lengthen through the back left knee. And slowly come up into your high lunge. Arms lifted, palms to face each other overhead. And on an inhale, open through the heart. Take a slight bend in the upper back. Stay strong through the legs. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. Inhale to go deeper. Exhale, float both arms down, hands to bring the foot. Inhale to step back to a plank. Exhale, knees down, untuck the toes, send the chest down to the mat. Inhale to low cobra, draw the elbows back and down, open the heart. Exhale, let the chest float down. Tuck the toes behind you, press up to your downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels a bit. Draw your focus back to your breath, back to your intention. And on an inhale, sweep the left leg up, toes pointing down toward the mat. Exhale, step the left foot, sweep the left thumb. Let the right knee float down to the mat, untuck the toes. Bring the chest tall, and bring both hands to the hips in a low lunge. Sink the left knee forward over the left ankle. On an inhale, sweep your right arm up to take that bend through the right side body. Option to sweep the left arm up, taking hold of the right wrist. Gently pull yourself a little deeper into that bend. Inhale to go deeper. Exhale, float both arms down to bring the foot in front of you. Scooch the left foot forward a few inches and slowly start to shift the hips back. Coming into half splits on the other side. Option to stay here, tuck it through the fingertips, chest tall, or let the heart melt down over the front leg. Lifting up and back through the left hip. Focus on sending the breath to any areas with a lot of tension, those really sticky spots. And try to get a little deeper on each exhale. Only going to the point where it's comfortable for you. Slowly start to shift the hips forward, pressing into the hands. Both hands to bring the foot, scoot to left foot back a few inches. And lift back up, hands to hips in your low lunge. Oh, I'm sorry, place both hands to bring the foot, untuck the right toes behind. Lengthen through the right leg. And press up into your high lunge. Inhale to lift the arms, both palms facing in. Stay strong through the legs, left knee over left ankle, balancing on the back ball of the foot on the right leg. On an inhale, start to take that little upward back bend, reaching the height to open through the heart. Belly button in toward the spine. Cultivate strength. Groundedness. Inhale to go deeper. Exhale, let both hands float down to frame the foot. Inhale, step back to plank. Inhale to shift forward, belly button in toward the spine. Exhale, knees down, lie down, or chaturanga. Tuck the toes, low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up for your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a few cleansing breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. Let it all out. Big inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. Look to the space between the hands. Bend the knees, step or hop the feet to keep the hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, tented fingertips. Halfway lift, crown of the head toward the front of the room. Exhale, fold. Taking hold of the backs of the knees, calves or ankles, whatever feels good. Maintaining a soft bend in the knees here, so the chest is just melting over the thighs. Start to shake the head no. And yes. Inhale, tented fingertips, halfway lift. And exhale, take hold of either elbow with opposite hand and let yourself melt down again in ragdoll. So let the upper body really be heavy here. You can sway side to side if that feels good. Front to back. Decompressing the spine. Or maybe just find stillness if that's what feels good for you. Yeah, let the hands come down. Slowly roll all the way up, bone by bone. And I'm going to come over here to the top of my mat. My ceilings are a little low here. And we'll right into Dasana pose. Feet hip width apart, palms to face forward. Shoulders down away from the ears. Stand tall. On an inhale, reach both arms up. Or the Hastasana, standing back bend. Start to open through the heart, reach the fingertips back. And exhale, hands to heart center. Step the right foot wide, facing to the side of the mat. And prepare for a wide-legged forward fold. On an inhale, sweep both arms out. Energize through the fingertips, open the chest. Exhale, float down. Encourage the top of the head toward the mat. Place both hands on the mat in front of you. Slowly walk the hands over toward the left foot, drawing the forehead toward the left knee. And slowly make your way back through center. Walk the hands over toward the right foot. Draw the forehead toward the right knee. And slowly make your way back to center. Heel toe the feet in, a slight feet inches. And on an inhale, press into the hands, float the chest up. Bring the hands to the hips. And find a distance that's comfortable for you with your feet. We're going to start to take a fluid side lunge in either leg. So sit the hips back, opening through the left inner thigh. And start to sweep the arms like you're brushing your fingertips through sand and shift side to side. Inhale up, exhale to sink in. Good. Inhale up, exhale, sweep through. Moving with your breath. And on the next exhale, pause. Whichever side you're on, tend the fingertips in front of the toes. And see if you can sit a little deeper, maybe taking the toes up toward the sky. You can leave the fingertips down or bring hands to heart. Ujjayi breath. If you have hands to heart, place both hands back in front of you. Start to press in to the right heel, lift up, and over to the other side. Again, try to sink a little deeper if you can. Maybe take your right heels up toward the sky, or whichever side you're on. And again, option to take hands to heart if you feel that balance. And place the hands back down in front of you. Slowly shift the hips up. And airplane the arms back up to stand. Heel toe the feet in. And prepare for a balancing posture. We're going to come into tree pose. So start to shift your weight into the left leg. Crawling inside of the right foot, up the left thigh. If you don't make it all the way up to the hip crease, that's okay. Just make sure you're either above or below the knee, but not directly on the knee joint. So you can use your hands to assist. If you fall out, that's okay. Just come back in when you're ready. And slowly start to bring the hands to heart center. In tree pose. Try to pick a spot to focus your gaze to help with balance. Think about grounding down through the foot, lengthening through the crown of the head. Encourage the hips underneath the rib cage. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. If your leg is a little shaky, that's okay. That's those stabilizer muscles working. If you feel comfortable here, start to lift the arms up. Palms to face toward one another, reach through the fingertips. One more round of breath. And slowly bring the hands down through heart center. Release the foot. Don't drop it yet. Kick the right heel out in front of you, lengthening through the right leg. Energize through the top of the thigh. And slowly bring the right leg down. Give that left leg a little shake. Then we'll come over to the right side. Start to shift the weight into the right leg, preparing to balance. And with the hands to help, slowly bring the left foot up the inner right thigh. Again, only go as high as you comfortably can. And then slowly bring the hands to heart center. Again, pick a spot to focus your gaze to help with that balance and that stability. Ground down through the foot, lift through the crown of the head. When you feel ready, lift the arms up. One more round of breath. And when you exhale, start to bring the hands back to heart center. Take the left foot out in front of you, lengthen through the left leg. Energize through the top left leg. Slowly let the left leg float down. That right leg a little shake. And then walk back to the top of your mat in mountain pose Tadasana, palms forward. Step the feet together. On an inhale, step the right foot back. On the ball of the foot, coming back into your high lunge. Lift both arms up. Open through the heart. And exhale, hands to heart center. On an inhale, bring the right elbow outside the left knee, coming into a twist. Stay strong through the legs, lengthening through the right knee. Take the gaze past the left shoulder behind you if you can. Slowly come out of the twist, hands at heart center in your high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let both hands float down to frame your foot. Step the left foot back into your downward facing dog. Draw the heels downward, press into the hands. And on an inhale, shift the weight forward, roll through to plank. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll to plank. Think about rolling bone by bone all the way up the spine until you arrive in your plank position. And exhale to lift the hips back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, draw the left knee in toward the chest, into your plank position. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, draw right elbow toward left knee, twist. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, draw the knee forward. Step back to plank. And shift into downward facing dog. Look to the space between the hands, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head toward the front of the room. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll up. Inhale, arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. On an inhale, step back with the left foot. Take a big step on the ball of the foot, coming into your high lunge. Shifting the right knee over the right ankle, lift the arms. Inhale, open through the heart, reach those fingertips. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, take the left elbow outside the right knee, twist. Energize through the back leg, straightening through the knee. Take the gaze past the right shoulder if you can. Ujjayi breath. And slowly come out of the twist. Bring the hands back to heart center in your high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take both hands down to frame the foot. Step back to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, draw the left knee in high plank. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, draw left knee to right elbow twist. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, draw the left knee forward. Step back to plank. Lift the hips to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right leg through for half pigeon pose. Let the leg melt all the way down to the mat. Untuck the left toes behind you. And start by sitting tall. Adjust the hips as you need to for comfort. And when you're ready, start to walk the hands forward. Let the heart melt over the front leg. And we'll stay here for a few rounds of breath, so get comfortable. Notice any tension in the body. And seek to relax a little deeper into the pose with every exhale. Coming back to your Ujjayi breath whenever the mind starts to wander. Slowly start to press into the hands, lift the chest. Untuck the left toes behind you. Bring the right leg up to arrive in your downward facing dog. Held out the heels. And prepare for half pigeon on the other side. Inhale to lift the right leg. Exhale, sweep the right leg through. Untuck the left toes or right toes behind you, lengthening through the back leg. Adjust the hips as you need to. Sit tall to start, lengthen through the spine. And when you're ready, start to crawl the hands forward. Let the chest melt over the front leg. You can let the head rest on the mat, the hands or the forearms, whatever's comfortable. Relax through the shoulders, through the neck. Maybe even let your lips curl up into a smile. Slowly roll up. And this time, just sweep the right leg around, coming into a comfortable seat. And slowly start to rock yourself back. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock the hips side to side. Take a few hip circles to the right. And to the left. Bring both arms down beside you. Lengthen through the legs, stacking them over the hips. Take a few ankle circles. And then take the left knee to stack over the right. Bring the legs down, reaching for the outside edges of the ankles or feet. Coming into reclined Gobukasana. Slowly release the hands, unravel the legs, bring them back to stack over the hips. Take a few ankle circles. And then stack the right knee over the left. Bend the knees in. Reaching for outside edges of the feet, ankles or shins. Relax the shoulders down to the mat. Gomukhasana. Slowly release the hands, unravel the legs to stack over the hips. Bend both knees in, big toes pointed toward one another, and just place the hands on the inside of the knees or inner thighs to create a little pressure here. Opening through the hips and the groin. And then relax the toes. Place both feet down slightly wider than hip width and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Place both feet down and prepare for a round of bridge. Place the arms next to you on an inhale, lift through the hips, opening through the heart. Exhale, let the hips float down. This time lift and hold. An option to scooch the shoulder blades together beneath you and take a bind, interlacing the fingertips, energizing the knuckles toward the heels. If you took the bind, slowly release the hands, walk the shoulder blades out, and let the hips melt down to the mat. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Lengthen the legs up, and then hug the left knee into the chest. Bring the left arm out to a T, sweep the right hand outside the left knee, and begin to come into a twist. Press the left knee down toward the floor, take the gaze over the left shoulder. Encourage the left shoulder down toward the mat. Melt into the twist. Slowly make your way back to center, hug both knees in. Plant the feet, lift the hips for a rounded bridge. Exhale, let the hips float down. Lengthen the legs, hug the right knee in. Bring the right arm out to a T, sweep the left hand outside the right knee. Start to press the knee down, coming into a twist, look past the right shoulder. Slowly come out of the twist, roll back through center, hug both knees in. And then lift the feet up, reaching for the outside edges of the feet with the hands. Bend the knees down toward the floor, coming into happy baby. Encourage the tailbone down toward the mat. Just finding stillness here. Notice the energy running through the body from your practice today. Slowly come out of happy baby, bring both legs up. And let the arms and legs float over the shoulder and hip joints, feeling weightless for a moment. And slowly let the arms and legs melt down to the mat. Arriving in Shavasana. Let go of your Ujjayi breath. Breathe naturally in and out through the nose. Let the arms and legs relax beside you, falling as they may. Draw your awareness to the ground beneath you. Feeling connected. Feeling whole. And with your eyes closed, picture yourself standing in front of you. Feel the love and energy surrounding your heart. And give some of that loving energy and kindness to yourself. In your mind's view, slowly let yourself step to the side. And now picture someone who you love, who you care for in your life. And send some of that loving kindness to them. Slowly let that person step to the side. And now picture someone who maybe you have a difficult or complicated relationship with. Maybe someone you've been struggling to communicate with lately. And now send that loving energy and kindness to them. Remembering that while we can't always control what goes on outside, what happens around us, the behavior of others, we can always control what is going on inside of us. Whenever we need to, we can tap into those feelings of loving kindness, compassion. They exist within us all the time, even when maybe we don't feel it. That energy is always there to give to yourself, to others, to the world. Surrender to that energy and let go. Slowly start to wiggle around the fingers and toes, finding movement. Reach the arms overhead, lengthening through the fingertips and toes. Take a big morning stretch. And start to roll into a fetal position on either the left or right side, cushioning the head with the arm. Slowly press yourself up into a seat, crossing the ankles and shins, ending how we began. Palms up, resting on the knees, close the eyes. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today, sharing your energy, feeling a sense of gratitude and strength for coming to your mat today. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Namaste. Beautiful, everyone.